Hello everyone, I'm Motionless War, but you probably already knew that. But did you know people are still making mods for Fallout 3? Yes, and today we're going to be reviewing some of the best weapon mods for Fallout 3. And just a quick thing to mention, all these awesome weapon mods were made by Yodunheim. I probably pronounced that horribly wrong, but I don't know how to read, so what are you going to do? So yeah, mad props to the mod author. I know some of these are old mods, but they had to redo the meshes and textures and things like that. But yeah, so they're going to get all the credit for it. But yeah, let's get started. First up is the QualityFN 5.7 pistol. It includes a tactical version with the silencer and laser point, and also a normal one without the silencer and laser point. You can buy both pistols from Moira at Creator Site Supplies. Alternatively, you can download an optional file that adds them to Tulip's inventory in the Underworld in the event you blew up Megaton already. And this bad boy will do anything between 25 to 30 damage, but it could be more or less depending on, your stats and also your weapon durability in this game. But all in all, I really like this pistol, and it looks good as it can be, because, it's Fallout 3 and all that, but nonetheless, I would say it's a 5 out of 5. Next is the Quality Striker Shotgun. This shotgun features a functioning reload and iron sights, but the iron sights and reload animation does require another mod by the mod author called Animation Compilation First Person. It'll also be in the description below, and you'll see most of the animations in this video, but back to the shotgun. The Striker isn't as OP as some of the other weapons in this video, but it's not horrible by any means. It does about 60 to 70 damage, but it could be more or less depending on your skill and weapon durability. It won't beat the terrible shotgun, but honestly nothing will, so it's another 5 out of 5. The texture looks as good as it can be, and it can kill people. What more do you want from a shotgun? Next is the Quality Scarl Assault Rifle. It'll do 88 damage, but it could be more or less depending on, your skills and also weapons durability. So it's kind of OP. It does not have iron sights, instead it uses a scope that's kind of like an ACOG or holographic, I don't really know how to explain it, but it kind of reminds me of the Grand Theft Auto 3 sniper scope, if you've ever played that, but I don't know. You can also get this from Tulip in the Underworld, and also it'll spawn on Talon Company Works. Fucking goddamn it. Overall, I think this looks okay. The scope is an odd choice, but it works, and the damage is good, so I'd say it's a 4 out of 5. It might be my favorite assault rifle in this video, but it's kind of jank, but it's still good nonetheless. Next is the Quality L96A1 Sniper. This bad boy will do about 90 damage, but it could be more or less. There are two files for it. One is a replacer that replaces the Victory Rifle, but if you don't want to download that one, you can also download the other one, which you can buy from Chief Gustavo at 10 Penny Tower. But yeah, this gun looks good. It has a very unique feel to it, as it should. I didn't have any issues with it, so it's another 5 out of 5, so go quickscope some noobs in Megaton or something, I don't know. Up next, we have the Quality M468 Carbine. It features a working iron sights and a sniper version as well. I mostly use the Carbine while testing it out, but the sniper one is pretty cool. It has a silencer and a scope and a bipod. Both can be bought from Tulip in the Underworld. The iron sights work perfectly for this weapon, and the texture is also perfect. I also love the sound of this weapon, so it's another 5 out of 5. I highly recommend this one if you don't download any of the other ones out of, today's video. But yeah, really good weapon mod, and just overall there's really no complaints. Something I forgot to mention is that it does about 74 plus damage, but it could be more or less depending on, your perks and the weapon's condition and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it's a pretty OP gun to say the least, but again, it's a really good weapon mod to say the least. Up next is the first weapon that I downloaded from this list, and that is the Quality Vector SMG. It will do about 76 to about 80 damage, so yeah, it's another OP weapon, but it's high quality to say the least. It does have a functional iron sights and its own reloading animation. The texture looks great. It kind of feels like it fits into the game quite well, but I'm not sure if the Vector exists in the Fallout universe, but I digress. And it will be sold by Flak and Shrapnel in Rivet City. Overall, it's OP, it looks great, and it has working iron sights, so, it's a 5 out of 5. The following weapons are all a part of the lost Mjolnir? I literally have tried pronouncing that several times, and I've even went to Google, and I have no idea how to say that word, but yeah. So yeah, all of these weapons are going to be Halo weapons, and they are all found in Fort Constantine with the T-51 power armor, so yeah. First up is the Energy Sword. Like all the other weapons in this pack, it is OP as fuck, but they are Halo weapons, so what are you gonna do? But yeah, the damage can be anything between like 149 damage, and it will pretty much outclass all of the melee weapons in this game. But it looks really awesome. Only thing wrong with this is that whenever you holster it, it kind of looks wrong. Like, I don't really know like what's going on with it. If you download it, you'll see for yourself. But I mean, nonetheless, I mean, it's a 4 out of 5. I mean, it's a fucking energy sword from Halo. Like, what more do you want from this pack? Oh, so you want more from this pack? Well, we got another Covenant weapon, and that is the Plasma Pistol, which has infinite ammo and high damage. So yeah, it's really broken. Combine that with the fact that you can just infinitely spam this weapon, it's pretty great. I mean, it's gonna be a 4 out of 5 for me, mostly because the textures on it are a bit iffy, but nonetheless, it is still a really awesome gun to have. Speaking of awesome, and another gun that is infinite ammo, it is the Plasma Rifle. Yes, another, you know, plasma gun from the Covenant. But yeah, this does about like, I think it does like 253 damage, which is really good for an automatic assault rifle. And it's pretty accurate. Like, through testing it out, it's probably one of the more accurate guns in this game. Well, this mod. And yeah, again, I mean, it does high damage, has infinite ammo, and is just, yeah, fucking OP. But yeah, it's gonna be another 4 out of 5 because of the same reason that the Plasma Pistol got a 4 out of 5. It's just the texture on it is a bit kind of iffy. Like, I don't know, it kind of just looks, I don't really know how to describe it best. It just, I don't know. Doesn't look right, but I mean, it could just be, you know, a Fallout 3 thing. But yeah, moving on. Up next is another infinite ammo high damage weapon, and that is the Plasma Launcher. This thing is kind of really jank, and like, compared to like some of the other weapon mods in this video, I was unable to find out like what you can repair it with, so to my knowledge, you're gonna be, you know, spending like hundreds of caps repairing this fucking thing, but it kind of functions more as like a plasma rifle that's really big and really OP. It's not like as it doesn't feel like, you know, like I'm really shooting an explosion. I mean, you'll see it in this clip, but yeah. It's kind of a, honestly, I would just say it's like a 2 out of 5 because there's not much to it that I really liked, and yeah. It's kind of just a meh weapon of this pack. Up next is the M7S SMG from Halo 3 ODST. It has a silencer and working iron sights, and it does about 168 damage, but a bit more or less. So yeah, again, it's OP as fuck. I mean, it has a really good texture on it, which is always great. I mean, it probably looks... That and the M468 are probably the best looking guns out of this entire video. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I was originally hoping for the OG Halo 3 SMG, but honestly, this is probably better than that one. So yeah. Up next is the M6C SOCOM, or the Magnum from Halo 3 ODST. It's very comparable to the 5.7, but it does do a little bit more damage, but it's not as OP. It's probably actually the most balanced weapon out of this pack. But yeah, it's not as OP as the Halo counterpart, but you know, it'll still fuck shit up. I mean, I really don't have much to say about this. I mean, it's very comparable to 5.7, so you know. If you don't want to download that one, you know, you can always download this mod and you'll get a nice pistol out of it. Granted, you'll have to do shoot him in the head, but whatever. Last but certainly not least is the SRS-99 S2 sniper rifle. Now, fun fact, I did not know all of these Halo weapons actually had names. I just assumed they were like, you know, SMG or sniper rifle. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of Halo, but I have fond memories playing it with my friends. But onto the gun. It'll do about 138 damage more or less, so it's a pretty good, you know, sniper rifle. If you download this, be sure to download the patch that fixes the mesh for the scope. Otherwise, whenever you look down the sights, you'll see a red exclamation mark. And also the sides will be white, so yeah, that's kind of weird, but you could still use it that way. But yeah, it's better than the L96 and the vanilla sniper rifle. Jesus Christ, I'm drunk. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. So yeah, that about does it for today's video. So if you like the video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more Fallout content, please check out my channel. I do videos like this every single week. And yeah, let me know in the comments which gun you like the most. Personally, I would say out of all the weapon mods we reviewed, I would say probably the Vector or the Scar, to be honest. Which, you know, not talking down to the Halo weapons, because I did like the sniper rifle probably the most out of those. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the future.